doozy of a day.
A real doozy.
Have you ever thought about how people who have accents, do you think that hold on, what's a good way to word this? People with really thick accents can't do other accents. Like, could you imagine, like, hey man, look, somebody's out there talking like this, down there. It's like, hey man, it's like, hey, can you do a British accent? Like, could they do it? Because like, that's such a thick, like, because I knew a guy and he could not do it. Could do it. He had like a really thick redneck accent. And I'm like, can you do like a British accent or something else? And literally he goes, no, I can't do anything. I'm like, what? I was like, all right. Because I know, what's that actress's name? Reese Witherspoon. She's from Alabama, I think, or she's got a Southern accent. And that was like a big problem of hers, being cast in roles because she's got a Southern accent, but she got it
not
under
in
control.
Freeway. She has that accent flying in Freeway. I love that movie. Sorry.
Probably works in that. No, you don't have to apologize.
Yeah.
What are you apologizing for?
Because I just like, you're talking all normal and I'm like, Freeway! I love that movie.
No, I like the energy. I like the energy up here.
Yeah.
Power thirst.
Yeah. By the way, we're both kind of like half asleep, so.
Half asleep and caffeinated.
Yeah, maybe the caffeine's kicking in.
A little bit.
Okay, you were saying about Reese Witherspoon.
Oh no, just accents in general. Because I started to think about accents, but then people who also have weird voices. Like, again, hold on. Yeah, people have weird voices, and then it started making me think. I'm like, what did they sound like when they were younger? Again, my favorite voice to do is, yeah, man, may look, that the old men who sound like this, out there just kind of mumbling around. It's like, what'd they sound like as children? Were they like Bobby Hill? Dad, I mean, yeah.
Like, mate. Progression. I know I had a thicker accent when I was a kid. I feel like we had a camcorder for a little bit, so we have a couple home movies, and I sound like a straight up hillbilly in some of those.
Nice,
like, Daddy.
My sister has a weird accent that comes in and out. It's like a country one, but then it's just like, I don't want to say normal because that sounds fucked up. Normal accent.
I know what you mean, though. Yeah,
but just no accent there, And I mean, I don't know if we talked about that on here before, but I've mentioned to you, I think usually like when I get upset, my Louisiana accent comes out. I generally have it under control because when I was younger, people would make fun of me. The way I'd say like, I'm going to my room, I need the broom, instead of like room and broom. And I have it pretty under control. Sometimes it comes out, and it just had me thinking of just like, what did these people sound like when they were younger? Like, were their accents this thick? Were they that gravelly? Was this because of smoking and drinking? Did you get like throat checked or something?
It is interesting to think about. So, I've thought about this kind of with actors and actresses that are from other places. Like, I always forget that Naomi Watts is. Wait, is it Naomi Watts? No, she's an American, right? Or Canadian? I don't remember.
I feel like Margot, I know exactly where you're going with this. Okay, yeah, okay, continue. Sorry.
I feel like Margot Robbie also is like, she has an accent. But now I'm rethinking everything. And maybe
Naomi
neither
Watts
of
is
them.
British.
What's that?
She's British. Naomi Watts.
Okay, yeah. Because I've literally never seen her do, I guess, her actual accent. But Margot Robbie, I feel like she's British.
Australian.
Okay, I mix those up because I feel like they sound kind of the same in a way.
No, Sadie says that Australians are the redneck British.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
I mean, like, think about it, because like the way they say things, it's very similar, but it's also like,
yeah, have a different some words, you're like, "Oh, you're Australian."
It's like a twangy British accent, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But I've started listening to this podcast, and, one of the hosts is British, and he has, like I wouldn't necessarily call it really thick, because sometimes when people have a thick British accent, I kinda will have a hard time understanding them, but his is, like, pretty pronounced,
Mhm.
but I don't know, he still feels easy to understand, but, it's a Twin Peaks rewatch podcast, and he'll just, like, bust out doing
Shocker.
yeah, whoa, crazy. He'll just bust out doing an impersonation of a character and, the show Everybody's American, and he's so good at it. Like, "Whoa, that's a crazy switch."
That's awesome. Uh,
Mhm.
I I think that that is the same way as, I just thought about something while we're recording. I'm just gonna make a little post that, "Hey, episode's recording now, we'll upload it later, sorry."
Uh,
But, anyway, yeah, I think it's all about where you're from too. Like, I think what is it? I think it's more northern England is where because there's like different parts of England where there's different
yeah,
dialect and it's just like
yeah,
whoa. And I think
yeah,
that's what it is. But also consider the fact that he's on a podcast. I'm wondering if maybe he's just like got
enunciating more.
his enunciation a lot better. Yeah, because that's something I
Mhm.
try to do.
Me too, yeah.
Because whenever I listen to back on recordings and stuff, like I was testing something for a surprise thing for next week's episode. And I was
Mhm.
realizing the way that I talk doesn't come well through the filter, and it
Oh,
sounds muddied, so I have to pronunciate everything like a certain kinda way. And I also learn things about my voice. Like, sometimes I'll be talking normal, and for some reason at the end of it, I'll go up an octave instead of drop an
oh, uh-huh.
octave. I usually go higher than lower, and I'm like, "Oh, this is weird." So that's something I'm working around with for that, but, there we go. And there's the picture for the story. And oh, I didn't put words. I just hit post. Oh well.
Here's a picture of us. Enjoy.
Yay! But yeah, I don't know. I just think about accents. Like you were saying about them. You said you never heard Naomi Watts do like her normal, like have her normal accent, right?
Yeah, well, I've heard it in interviews, but I've never seen her in a role where
Yeah.
like, she's always doing an American accent.
Isn't that the most jarring fucking thing when the only time you've
Yes,
ever
like,
seen
"Oh, shit,
somebody?
you're British," or whatever.
Yeah, like what the fuck? What are you doing? No.
Yeah.
uh this is gonna sound funny just because like, every other role he's in, I'm maybe not, because 'cause I've only seen him in a handful of things, but he's one of my favorite actors. Uh, Idris Elba Idris Elba or Idris Elba? Whatever. First time I ever saw him was in 28 Weeks Later, and he's playing an American, which is so funny because he's British, playing in a movie about Britain, but he's playing an American,
Oh,
like
that's funny.
the captain of, like, the army or whatever, who's, like, orchestrating,
Mhm.
the rehab of the place. I'm blanking on words, but yeah, yeah.
It is.
Oh my god. Yeah, we gotta start doing video at some point. Well, we're doing
On our
video,
podcast, the
uploading
Nightmare
video.
Signal podcast,
Yeah.
because that's what we're doing today,
I'm
or
Derek.
trying to do. Um,
She's Alyssa.
I'm Alyssa, I think, I don't know, I'm really tired, I believe that to be Derek, but again, who knows?
It's all good. We're
Um,
vibing today. This is gonna be a late
we
episode.
are
I don't care. We're squeezing this in for consistency.
season.
Um, but yeah, when I heard him talk in an interview once, it threw me the fuck off. I was like, "Whoa, wait a minute. You're British? That's weird." Same with Rick from The Walking Dead. Like, pe- people will be like, "He's got a
Mhm.
terrible Southern accent." I'm like, "Nah, he sounds like every motherfucker down here." Like,
Yeah.
I believe him. He's does a really good accent. Someone's like, I could hear his normal accent come out. I was like, I've never heard it come through because there's some
Yeah.
movies where some actors like they cannot keep it under control. And there was a
Mhm.
movie I watched. not that long ago, and I feel like maybe I mentioned it on here, but there's a British actor in it, and, like, his accent kept coming out under, and, yeah, it was just yeah. I'm trying to think of what
I've
it
kinda
was.
noticed that in the inverse where somebody seems like they have a normal accent, and then they'll say a couple words, and I realize, "Oh, they're Midwestern or something." It's just not really
Oh, yeah,
coming
the way they talk
through.
up north, yeah.
Yeah, like, "Oh, you're supposed to be from the Midwest, or you're supposed to be from here." You know, sometimes it's like they won't put it on thick enough, I guess.
Yeah.
So it's just kinda, like, sprinkled, but I don't know, maybe that's more realistic. I don't know.
There there's a there's an Instagram reel I saw the other day of those people who go on, like I don't think Omegle's a thing anymore, but, those websites where
Mm,
you
mhm.
just spawn into random people's things and talk to them. Well, there's this one guy, and this girl is just like says something, and she's like, "Oh, sorry," and stuff like that, and he's like, "Sorry?" And she's like, "Yeah, sorry." He's like, "Why you say it like that? Are you Canadian? How'd you know?" Because the way you said sorry. What do you mean? Yeah, it's sorry. No, it's sorry. And he's just messing with her. And then she does something, goes, "Oh, I'm sorry." She goes, "It's okay. Wait, you just said it." It's like a whole thing. Uh, my buddy Anthony does that. He's got a couple of things that when he says it, I start cracking up. He's like, "What?" I'm like, "Nothing." Because I've told him before. He's like, "What are you talking about?" Like the way he says skull, it sounds like skell sometimes.
Oh, interesting.
And I don't know if it's a Canadian thing, but I know when he does it, and, every once in a while, you'll hear the boot from him. I'm like, "Are you doing that on purpose?" He's like, "Doing what?" I'm like, "The boot." He's like, "I didn't say that." I'm like, "You did."
Did, I heard it. That wasn't a boot.
That's so funny. But, yeah. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the podcast. We're running
Welcome.
late this week because life got in the way. We're both tired. We both got mush brain, and,
True.
I'll try not to
Um,
talk too much. I'll let Alyssa get a voice in, I guess.
eh, eh, eh. That's me trying to get a After I did it, I was like, that was me trying to break into conversation like, "Eh," but it didn't sound right. Let's just, like, scrap the whole thing.
Start over. Anyway,
And
hi.
your face, you were like,
I wanna that would make a perfect clip, but I won't do that to you.
Oh my god, I don't know what's coming out of my mouth. I'm so tired.
It's fine. It's all good. So I've got some good news.
Uh-huh.
Um, do you want the good news or bad news first?
Bad.
The bad news. Okay. Yeah, our government funding has been redacted, and we got to shut the whole podcast down. Whole system's going down. Sorry, guys.
What?
No, I'm just playing. I don't know. I just had to. I don't. I'm trying to be funny. Um, I
Oh.
ordered stickers last night.
Oh my gosh, that's so
I or
exciting.
I ordered 50 of them. I they're the
Excellent.
holographic ones,
Oh, fuck.
and I just think it would be really cool that that's the first batch we do, but any batch after that's regular. That way,
Oh, so it's like a fucking collector Pokemon card.
yay! The first 50
Yes.
people who get it, well, I say 50, but I'm probably like, "Oh, there's one for me, and I'm gonna slap this
I
over
was gonna
here."
say, I need some of those.
Nah, I mean, we don't have to do that. I mean, if they look cool, we can reprint them. But I tried this website out last night. I was oh, that's how I was gonna start the episode off today. I was be like, "Alyssa, I was ad targeted last night or the other day, and I fell for it, and I gave in." 'Cause I looked up stickers one time on Google and get on Instagram, and it's like, "Hey, buddy, you want to order from Feel Good Stickers?" And I'm like, "Sure." I mean, one of their ads is like somebody like I used to use that basically Sticker Mule. They put like a picture of a
Uh,
donkey in the thing, but now I'm using Feel Good stickers. I'm like, hey,
hell
because in the
yeah.
thing they're like, I don't support them. I'm like, okay,
Oh,
you
cool,
guys are
yeah.
against them. Okay, I see where you're going. Unless you're just leaning into it, I'm fine. I don't care as long as you're just like fuck them.
Mhm.
I'm there. But yes, so I will actually post a picture of said stickers on our Instagram to let everybody know we're getting them.
And excellent.
I might even post that shirt idea I came up with to see if anybody would ever be interested in shirts.
Oh, yeah. Mhm.
And
That
then
would be cool.
I had another shirt idea I'm trying to think of, but one where it would like implement both of us. That one was just fine. I just did that because I had a picture of me in a beanie.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But yeah, so you guys, that's a surprise for y'all on there. It's a pretty cool shirt design. I like it.
Yeah, be
I
fun.
know I feel like I'm jumping the gun here with merch, but I love merch.
Oh, yeah, I do too. I'm like, I'll even if it's just for us, like, that's fine.
Yep, that's what I'm saying. Shit, dude, look,
Yeah.
I'll hit up my buddy in Flying Raccoon Suit and see if the vocalist of his other band could like print me out 2 shirts because
Mm, mhm.
he does screen printing and stuff.
Oh,
And I'm
yeah.
like, yo, how much you charge me for 2 shirts over here? What's the minimum?
Hell yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, so that's coming up. That's the good news. There's no bad news. I promise. There's
Oh,
none.
okay.
Yeah.
I guess the bad news could be that you haven't opened your gift yet.
Yeah, I didn't open it because I wasn't sure if you wanted to wait, and I didn't wanna open it. You'd be like, "Ah, I wanted you to open it on the podcast." And I'd be like, "Oops, my
Well,
bad."
no, 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 that's what I mean. I just mean you haven't yet on the podcast.
Oh,
I
yeah,
was
yeah,
trying to
okay.
segue. By the way, it's a segue in case
That's a good
anyone missed
segue.
it.
It's okay, we like segues. I like how chaotic ours is because whenever I listen to Nervous Laughter, I'm always just like, "Man, they're so good with this," like, the way they kinda you guys, like, the back and forth, and then us, we're like, "This is a segue, we're segueing to the next thing."
Did you know that we're segue? Well, it's different being in the same room, and usually we have a
Oh.
whiteboard where we have everything to where we can both see it,
Oh,
and
behind the
so
scenes.
yes, little behind.
Yeah, um yeah, I feel you. That's how it was back on my old podcast with my buddies. Being in person, the dynamic was there. And again, like I've mentioned 1,000 times already, like when Curly and I are in the same room, it's just like
Mhm.
the electricity's in the air. Even some other things, maybe some
Becomes
like
there.
yeah. I wasn't gonna say it.
Like, I'll say some other things. I'm like, "We all know.
We all know you guys were in the
We all
cum
know what
zone.
happened when I was gone."
There's evidence. There's recordings of it. Right. Yes. So Alyssa sent me a package. It may or
Yes.
may not be cocaine. Our
It's
little
not.
drug trade. I'm joking. I don't even want to make those jokes. I don't want this to come out and they're like, well, you're on a watch list
You're on a
now.
watch list. Yeah, so one of these is your thing from Christmas, and then I actually found 2 other things for free that I was like, "Yes, you would
Ooh,
like these."
hell yeah, brother. I'm always looking for like cool horror shit. I got a cool
Mhm.
shirt I bought, but I'm gonna save that for next week.
Oh, yeah, good idea.
And then oh yeah, just let everybody know. Next week we're talking about Scream.
Yeah.
That's what I'm referencing. We were gonna do it this week, but time got away and got
Mhm.
fucked up. So I guess we're talking about all 7 movies in one episode. I don't know. I know one of them for sure won't be much to talk about. The topic of that one's gonna be someone's fucking haircut.
Apparently, my friend that loves Scream, he likes that one.
Hmm, interesting.
It was funny, I was like, "Yeah, 3 is definitely the worst," and then, like, the next day, he posted this meme, and it was somebody opening a fortune cookie, and it said something like, "Don't trust people that don't like Scream 3" or something. I was like, "Is this directed at me?"
That's called copium on his end. Other people like it too. No, it's just you and like the 4 other people who there's someone who felt the need to have to make that meme. Nah, I remember parts of it, but I
Yeah,
think that
Parker Posey's awesome.
I think part 3 felt the more kookiest, but I don't wanna get there,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I
we'll
don't wanna
save
get
all
to the
that.
review, yeah. So, I make vinyl stickers. I'm about
Mhm.
to start trying that again, and,
Oh, cool, yeah.
uh, I was gonna try to I was trying to think, I'm like, "What would be a cool logo or something I could do that could, like, send you?" 'Cause I was gonna do the Blair Witch logo to also slap in the back of my car. Do you
Mhm.
do decals like that on your car? I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, we have a vinyl printer thingy too. It's not a
Okay,
Cricut,
cool.
but it's a I don't know, one of those.
Yeah, mine's a Cricut. I bought it forever ago. I was like, "Imma do this. Imma go into business and Imma sell shit." Never did it, but I'm glad I didn't because everybody and their fucking mama does it.
Yeah.
But I always try to do things differently. I try to offer something, that other people don't, but other people just seem to want the same shit that everyone makes, so like, you ever go somewhere and it's all the tables and it's all the same shit on the tables?
Mhm.
And I'm like, "Well, I can go over there and buy the same cup that you made
Yeah.
for $3 cheaper." Alright, I'm opening it up. Box of goodies.
Box of goodies.
I love the way this is wrapped and it's all like previously used boxes. No, like, this
Oh,
isn't a
yeah.
knock. I like this because it
Yeah,
feels
yeah.
like I'm receiving something like, "Oh, what did I get in the mail? Who's it from?" I
Secret treasure.
it's like loot boxes, loot crates. I used to get loot crates, and,
Mm.
I used to like those a lot. They were really cool, but then they just started to kinda just get kinda lame after a
Mm.
while, and they had themes, so I knew kinda what to get, but yeah. They didn't last very long, went bankrupt. Gee, I wonder why. Yeah, slapping this bad boy on the back of there today.
Oh, yeah.
My other car is the Blair Witch from the 1999 found footage movie, The Blair Witch Project.
Excellent. Beautiful.
Yeah, it's reversed on my end. Is it reversed on your end?
Yeah, it's right.
Okay, cool. Yeah, well, if I ever upload this, it's reversed. Hell yeah, thank you. This is awesome.
Yes.
You gave me my first sticker for the car.
Excellent.
All right. What is this? It's a poster. Yo!
Yeah!
They thought he was family. Primate.
What's
Cue
wrong
it.
with Ben?
Music.
Yeah,
I
so I had gone to a different theater than I usually go to, and they had Primate posters, but they were, like, blue and white, and I ended up forgetting to get one on the way out, but then I went to my normal theater, and they had those out to grab, and I was, "Yes, this one's way better."
no, this is awesome. Seriously, thank you.
Uh,
Uh, I always forget to look for the posters, and sometimes our theater doesn't even
mhm.
have them out.
Yeah.
I think they had one for 28 years later, and I didn't find out about
Oh,
it until after I left. No. I saw it going in, and I'm like, "Fuck." I'm like, "Oh, grab it on the way out," and forgot. But,
yeah.
this is dope, but also that little face in the shadow.
Creepy.
This is
Yeah.
cool. I think I have a frame for this. I gotta see if it's the
Oh,
same size
nice.
because 'cause I've got some artwork, some previous I think this might be a little bigger. I'm gonna have to measure it out.
Mm,
'Cause I have some artwork I just don't have hung up. It's just kind of in the closet
me too.
because I don't have enough wall space anymore. But yeah, this is cool. What did I do with the rubber band? There she blows. And then this, what is I saw an eyeball looking at me, and then just the
You're like,
size
"I
of it
that
when
eyeball."
when I bumped it. Yeah, I know that eyeball very well. Dude, seriously?
Isn't that fucking cool? I got it for free
Where?
on Marketplace,
You're like, none of your business.
yeah, on Marketplace, this guy had all these VHS, and I was like, "Oh, can I get the Blair Witch Project?" He had them for, like, $2 each. And I was like, "Yeah, my friend, he'll be really excited about it." He was like, "You can just have it." I was like, "Hell yeah, okay, thank you."
I literally got goosebumps because this just made me so happy.
Oh,
Like, this is fucking
nice.
awesome.
Hell yeah. I was
Thank
like, even
you.
if you don't have a VHS player, then I'm like, it's
I
still cool to have.
I don't, but I see them all the time on Marketplace. I also see
Yeah.
those old TVs. Now, real quick, seriously, thank you. This is fucking awesome. This also it's kinda like taking me back to when I was younger because we had this on VHS, and it's just like,
Oh, nice.
God, and I talk about it all the time on here, and I'll talk about it till the day I fucking die. How much I fucking love this movie, but and how much it
The Blair
means to
Witch
me.
Project, by the way.
Yeah. Blair Witch Project. Yeah, she got me the VHS, and there is a reason why I'm stalling here because it's not on there anymore. Oh, it's sold. Anyway, I was gonna show you that the other day, not the other day, maybe like 2 weeks ago, I was actually looking up how much this was,
Oh,
on
really?
eBay. Yes, and I had it saved in my cart, or
Oh,
w
hell yeah.
was it
Okay,
in my cart?
perfect.
Maybe that's where it was. I thought I followed it, but yeah, anyway, regardless, like, that makes me so fucking happy. Like, right now, I'm just teasing it. I'm smiling so much. Hell yeah. Now you've got me started on my VHS collection that I had been telling
Mhm.
myself don't do. But that now here we are.
Do it, do it. Physical
Seriously,
media,
this
physical me
is fucking awesome. Yeah, I was thinking about that the other day about the physical media thing because you shared something about it, right? No,
Probably.
I saw something somewhere where apparently like Gen Z is bringing back physical media.
Oh, yeah, it's like a
Something's.
trend.
I'm like, yeah, it's like, oh, the video stores are booming, and I'm like, where the fuck is there a video store to rent shit at? And everyone in the comments, I was like, where's this happening? Like, where can you go and rent movies?
I will say people have started, like, cleaning the thrift stores out of DVDs. Like, my thrift store used to have a really large selection, and now sometimes it's like a shelf, just barely
Yeah,
anything. So
that
that kinda
sucks.
sucks. But at the same time, I'm like, "Well, I'm glad people are doing it because fuck streaming, whatever,"
Yeah,
but
but we all know that I've kind of gotten over the whole streaming thing. Yar. Um,
yeah. Thank you for letting me on your Paramount Plus, by the way. That was, an excellent gift.
No problem at all. I don't mind. Look, as long as like they don't crack down on that, I
Yeah.
don't give a shit, man. Like I said, I used
Mhm.
Curly's for like the last 10 years until Netflix was like, "No, give us more money."
Yeah.
And I think Max, I was going to give you my Max one, but I checked and they cracked down. Disney and Hulu,
Mhm.
same thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, no problem at all. There's some good stuff on there. You can now watch
Mhm.
Dexter if you want, and then we can talk about
Oh, yeah.
Dexter because that's another like, just favorite of mine. Just rewatching that show earlier mid mid last year, just great. Made me happy, but this is awesome. I got new stuff.
New stuff. Oh, yeah, I
New
didn't have
stuff.
any commercials watching Scream either. I was pleasantly surprised.
What theater did you go to?
No, I mean on Paramount Plus. You said there was
Oh,
commercials. But, yeah, I didn't have any watching any of the movies. Maybe it's like a special thing since they're I haven't watched anything else on there yet, but
now that I think about it, when I was watching it on there the other day, I didn't get any ads. Am I
mhm. I
paying
wonder
for
if
the
it's a promotional thing or
I don't know. I could very well have just picked the thing where you don't have the ads because I got tired of
oh.
it. I don't know. I know that's what I'm doing on the, oh, yeah, it's Paramount Plus Premium.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
You're
so
like,
that's
"Sorry
fine.
for the commercials." I'm like, "I don't care, it's free, thank you."
That's what I'm saying. Look, I know we haven't gotten really on the topic of horror movies yet, but can we please stop with this fucking bullshit if we're paying for it? Get rid of the ads. Like, it is unfucking
Yeah.
necessary. Like, you wanna run ads, use it like a TV show? Do like Hulu used to, where you could just watch it for free the next day. Like, come on.
Mhm.
It's so ignorant
Yeah, they're
that
like, "Get away from regular TV to avoid the commercials," and then they brought fucking commercials.
fucking, HBO Max is the worst of it because I think it's no matter
Oh
what
my god.
tier you pay for, there's still ads.
Really?
Yep,
When
although
we
guess what?
used to oh.
Paramount might be buying them because
Oh,
they thought Paramount's offer was better. But
more
continue, I'm sorry.
conglomerates. Oh, no, I was just gonna say when we had HBO before, we didn't have ads, but then when I got it for, like, a month, you pretty much had to have ads. I think it was the only
Gotcha.
option unless you were gonna sign up for a year or something, you could do it without, but, um,
Yeah, it's premium. Just
what was
just
I
to
gonna say?
clarify, it is premium. So that's why there's no
Excellent.
commercials. I did not realize I was paying for that. Oh, I see. I think I justified it because it was only a few dollars more. So I was like, whatever. Wasn't too big of a
Mhm.
jump. But that's cool. That's good to know that we can stream 3 devices at once. So if you're watching something, my grandma's always watching shit on there.
Yeah, I saw the Matlock
Yeah.
avatars.
And then, yeah, and then, yeah, then we're usually watching SpongeBob or some shit on there.
Well, if you ever need me to get off of there,
Mhm.
just be like, "Hey, we need another device."
Nah, you're good. It's just that it'll only be the 3 of us. I made sure one of my other friends who was using it before, she hadn't used it in a while, so
Mm.
I kicked her off. I said, "Get out of here."
Get out of here.
Yeah, but no, but that, yeah, that's cool. So, yeah, so Alyssa has been watching all the Scream movies, so we'll have a
Oh
lot
my
to talk about
god.
next week.
I watched within the last week, I think I've watched 9 movies, which is fucking crazy, maybe 8. 'Cause I watched Psycho Killer last week. I can't remember what day I went. Probably Thursday. And then I watched Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die on Friday. And then I've watched all of the Scream movies. So yeah, I watched 9 movies last week, which is insane. And I
That's
still
aw
managed to do other shit too, which is really surprising.
that is awesome. Like, I've thought about watching 9 movies. I just though I don't know, man. It's just I go to sit down and watch it, and I'm trying, but I'm so, like, frazzled from the day, like, I can't focus
Yeah.
on it, and not how I want to, 'cause if we're doing a podcast, I wanna doing a rewatch, I wanna make
Mhm.
sure, "Yeah, what are these things I didn't notice?" But, uh, I was just watching YouTube videos, watching my crime shit,
Mhm.
which
Body
kinda
cam footage.
goes yeah, which kinda goes into the next topic. Just gonna bring up 2 things real fast, and then we'll get to talking about movies and whatnot. So, the trailer finally dropped for Faces of Death, the Faces of
Mhm.
Death remake, which I've been kinda hyped on. I've never seen the original.
I haven't either. I feel like I've seen some clips, but I haven't seen the whole thing, so I'm gonna try to watch it before.
Yeah, so for anyone who doesn't know, that's a movie that was released in what, like, the '70s or '80s or some shit?
Oh, I didn't realize it was that far back.
Is it that far back? I don't know, hold on, it could've been '90s, but when was the original Faces of Death released? 1978. I was right.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
I know what my people look like in what time periods, especially 1978 because of that '70s show. No, just ignore
Oh,
me.
okay. I was like, "Okay, yeah." I mean, sure.
I did watch a lot of that '70s show. That's showing my age.
Oh,
I
me
remember the day
too.
it aired. But yeah, so it's a movie that came out and it basically just shows like just a bunch of people dying in very terrible ways, and a lot of people it was marketed as banned in 49 countries, like
Mm.
become one of those like cult things and shit. And I think at one point they had to prove that it wasn't real and
Oh.
or like no one was actually killed for it, I think, or maybe I'm just mincing that with The Green Inferno or whatever the hell that movie's called, that the OG found footage movie about cannibals. 'Cause and that movie is apparently really fucking graphic, and he had to prove that that cannibalistic tribe didn't really kill the people in the movie.
Mm.
But it did turn out that the animals in the movie that were killed for the movie and,
Oh, are you talking about Cannibal Holocaust?
Cannibal Holocaust. Green Inferno is the Cannibal Holocaust spiritual successor. Yeah, Cannibal Holocaust, my
Oh,
bad.
okay, okay.
That's right, I'm sorry. Because even when I said it, I was questioning myself, I was like, "That doesn't sound right."
I was like, "This sounds like something I've seen, but I don't know that name."
Yeah, my bad, my bad.
Yeah.
Uh, but yeah, so Faces of Death is that, and when I looked into it, about 40% to 60% of the movie isn't real.
Mm.
It's all staged, but there are things in there from, like, actual, you know, deaths and shit and archive footage, but it's still up to debate if, how much of it actually is and isn't. And I'm like, "How do you not know?" Like, do you not remember? Like, okay. But I guess that's the kinda cool thing behind the lore of the original, you know?
Mhm.
And all that was just some guy, I think, like, talking in between the videos. I don't remember
Oh.
exactly what goes on in it outside of you just see a lot of brutal shit. This one has more of a storyline kinda thing.
Oh, mhm.
Do you know the story of the new one?
I
Outside of
don't.
would you okay. So, it's basically about the people who watch the trailers not watch trailers, who watch YouTube videos, and they have to go in, the people who moderate. Like, "All right,
Oh, okay.
gotta sit here all day and watch the most fucked up shit and get it off of here," and
Ugh.
that's basically what they're doing, and this one chick starts to realize, "Wait a minute, there's people out here recreating shit from the original Faces of Death." And that's what happens, and it stars I can't remember his name, but he was the brother of the redhead chick in Stranger Things in season 4, or did they show up in 3? I don't know. He was also the Red Power Ranger in the Power Rangers reboot movie, but he's in this, and it looks like he's playing the bad guy. And I think it looks really cool, and the original teaser trailer, his name is God damn it, why do people have such please have normal names? I'm just joking. His name is, I'm gonna
Name
fuck
my
this
kid
up.
Apple.
Yep. Dacre? Dacre.
Yeah, I'm way too tired to, decipher
Yeah,
that.
but d Dacre Montgomery is his name, I guess. Anyway, he's in it, and then with some other people, Charlie XCX is in it,
Yeah.
and we're probably gonna see her get
I wonder if
and
she has music in the movie. I meant to look that up before we started, and I forgot. It'll be a surprise.
yeah, yeah, but the teaser looked really good,
It
and
did, yeah.
it kind of, showed some stuff at the end of it. Not this trailer, not the Red Band one, there was a teaser. Did you watch the teaser a few weeks ago?
I don't think so.
Okay, at the end of it, it was, like, these chicks by, like, a train track, and I guess they look over, "Oh," they're making a TikTok or some shit, they look over and they're like, "Oh, train," and one of they go to run and one runs and slips, and right as the train, hits, it
Ew.
cuts, but if you slow it down, you can kinda see it, I was like, "Yo!" And then the Red Band trailer dropped yesterday, and Alyssa and I watched it right before this, and I kinda got this is gonna sound fucked up, but I kinda got excited because I was like, "Oh, am I gonna finally get a movie for the first time in a while that's actually gonna fuck me up?"
Trademark. That fucked me up.
That's a shirt idea. That is a
Oh,
shirt idea.
yeah.
I'm gonna have to remember that.
Yep.
I'll get on it, guys. Let me know if you want a "That fucked me up" shirt from the Nightmare Signal. But, yeah, this, looks pretty gruesome, and from the looks of it, it's gonna go really far. Like, I feel it's gonna take it the furthest I think a movie's taken it in a while that
Mhm.
wasn't Terrifier. So
Yeah.
and I've only seen clips of Terrifier. I think it's from the first one or second one. All I'm gonna say is Chainsaw. Um,
Mhm.
I
First
think
one.
yeah, okay.
Then it happens again in the 3rd.
Okay, yeah, well, I'll get to those eventually. But what did you think of the trailer?
I thought it looked good. Yeah, I liked the music in the trailer, which is what made me think maybe it's Charlie XCX, I don't know. But, yeah, that looked good.
Like, yeah, alright, it's
It's
alright, I guess. No,
I feel like that's my tiredness being like, I literally don't remember what I watched, if I'm
no, you're
being
good.
honest.
I don't
I
even
mean, it
remember
was
their
like random gore. I'm like, "It looked cool."
yeah. I don't remember the song that was in it, to be honest with you.
I don't know, I think it was just music, I don't think it had lyrics, but
Oh,
it was
okay,
sounds
okay.
cool.
Yeah, no, it looks interesting. I'm excited to see it. I like that there's more of a story and it's not just like, here's a death compilation.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, I'm sure we'll see stuff that's implied to be real, but ooh, I'm gonna save this for later. Interview with an evil child and where she is today. I'm telling you, look, I apologize if you ever get on our YouTube list. like
I need to go check it out and be like, "What is this?"
it's all Ewu stuff they explore with us and just those kind of things. But The scene with the guy being up against the wall and he gets shot, I was like, "Oh, I know where that's going." I'm like, "Oh, that's gonna be hard to see." But yeah, I'm excited for this movie. Just to see, what they did with it. I'm seeing mixed feelings from everybody. The usual suspects
Oh,
of this ain't the original.
oh,
Oh,
yeah.
they're gonna fuck it up. And then other people are like, oh, this might actually be good.
Yeah.
And then another trail. Oh wait, that comes out April 26th. No, April 10th, 2026. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Right? Yes, I'll put that in my notes. This is why you have notes, Derek. Yeah,
Yeah, and I
April
feel like
10th, 2026.
going back on what you were saying of, like, it's not the original, it's kinda like, well, if you wanna watch a movie or if you wanna watch stuff that's just fucked up and not have a storyline, like, you can just watch, like, snuff films online if you are, like, just
Yeah, or
weird stuff.
accidentally go down a rabbit hole like me the other night, and just that's actually kind of why like I my there's gonna be like my little segue into this, but or out of it too. Speaking of like watching these kind of movies, I've been fighting the fucking urge to just go like just to click on things that I am like mildly curious about, like
Mm.
crime scene photos from stories that I've heard. And
Oh, uh-huh.
uh, have you ever heard of the? Oh my god, why do I not remember? I just look at this. I was just looking at it. The Ketty murders. I almost said Kepner, but Kepner was that girl I think that was killed on the cruise last year. I could be
No,
making that
I
up.
don't
I
know
don't know.
about that.
But there's the Ketty murders where it's like the most notoriously unsolved murders ever. Where
Mm.
this mom and her son were murdered along with his friend who was staying the night. Her daughter was next door, or her older daughter was next door at a friend's house sleeping, while her three other boys, 10 and under, were sleeping in the room and didn't hear anything. And their 12-year-old daughter went missing. And then they found her body like 3 years later, 60 miles away in the woods somewhere. But
Uh,
nobody knows. Nobody was ever like arrested or convicted. And anyway, I just went down a rabbit hole of like looking at the just, photos and shit. And um, then I got to some subreddit thing was like, and I started reading the titles of everything that I could have clicked on. I'm like, no, you need to go to bed. Stop it. You don't need to look at this. Don't put it in your head. But I'm like, the little 15-year-old in me is just like, hey, let's
uh,
see it. I'm like, no, I'm an adult now. I can't handle it. Life is real.
I know what you mean. It's like, "No, don't do."
I can
And 'cause I used to be super big into true crime, and I don't know, it just kinda clicked for me at some point. I mean, obviously, I knew they were real people, but it just really clicked that, like, "Oh, if this was my sister, do I want people listening about her, like, gruesome fucking murder for entertainment?" Just like, "Oh, this is a nasty story," It's kinda like,
yeah.
I don't eh I mean, some people do it respectfully, but other people not so much, and then, like, making a living off of, people's deaths, and you're packaging that for people's entertainment, it's a little bit I don't know.
It depends on the entertainment part of it, what they're getting out of it, because I think it's part of what you were leaning in, like how some people are respectful about it, and then others like
Yeah.
there's one podcast I can't think of. I I can't think of the name, but I couldn't listen to it because 'cause they're just making too many jokes about everything.
Mhm.
I'm like, if you're joking about somebody awful, that is the subject of it, and then you're just like, "Okay, yeah, make fun of them if they did something," but you're just kind of, like, poking fun of the whole situation, and I'm like, "Come on, this is kinda that's
Yeah.
terrible." I don't like that kinda shit, but I like
Mhm.
listening about it because it's the whole, like, part of I just
The
like the
psychology.
yep, the psychology
Yeah,
behind
exactly.
behind it and, like, why would somebody do this?
Mhm.
And it's also like a test for myself, like a good read on people, and I think I mentioned that the last
Mhm.
time I talked about Explore With Us. I watch it, and before it gets to the end, I'm like, "I think it's that guy," or, "There's something up with that
Oh,
lady, I don't know, go back to her." But yeah, so that's what I've been dealing with is, trying not to click on those. Uh But yeah, no, I get what you mean. I never really thought of it that way. I guess because I don't listen to the ones that make fun of it. I
Mhm.
mean, like, I personally experienced something where, I saw comments that really upset me, but I had to just let it go because,
Mhm.
yeah, it was just when my mom passed away and the news articles posted stuff about, like, the
Oh.
car accident, there was a lot of fucking asshole people judging by, like, the title,
Oh
and
my god.
it's because they wrote that she didn't have her seatbelt on, and
Oh.
so it was like, "Well, that's what she gets for not wearing her seatbelt," and just shit like that, and that wasn't what happened. So it's like,
Oh my
I
god,
yeah,
that's
it was
fucking horrific.
it was fucking tough when I saw that, like, I took everything in me to not respond, and I'm like,
Oh my gosh.
yeah, and it just sat with me for a bit, but,
Mhm.
yeah, I just like I said, just I'm like, people are just gonna say shit, man, and especially if they don't know the whole story, but
Ugh.
yeah.
I'm sorry you experienced that. That's like I mean, that
Uh,
doesn't even I'm like, that sounds so mild, like, "I'm sorry that happened," but I'm
no,
like, I don't even know what else to say. That's like fucking
no. I have
ugh.
another fucked up thing that happened right after that. When I went back to work, this one girl comes up to me, was like, "Hey, uh, yeah, so I heard about your mom," and then proceeds to go like, this is not what happened. As far as I'm aware, I don't think it happened. But, because there's a lot about it I didn't wanna know because I don't want that in my head. I'm a very
Yeah, yeah,
visual
yeah, for
person,
sure.
I can see everything. But she sits down next to me and goes, "Yeah," she's like, "Yeah, so I heard she was thrown from the window, that sucks." And I'm like, "What?"
What the
I'm like I
fuck,
was like,
dude?
"No." Like, I'm like, "Why would you come up to me and tell me that? That is like a fucked up thing." Like, don't start off being nice and then
Don't talk about the details of someone's family member's death. That is
exactly,
tacky as fuck.
especially on their first day back.
Yeah. Dude, I hope her life sucks. What a bitch. If you're listening, fuck you.
She's probably listening from the great beyond because she died of cancer.
Oh, oh god. Well, you know what? Wherever your ghost is, fuck your ghost.
I shouldn't laugh, and I was gonna segue to that part, but you kinda brought it there for me, and I was
Um,
like, "Oh, okay." Not laughing at cancer, by the way, guys, but it was
yeah,
just in my head when I found out, I was kinda like, "Oh, wow, I guess karma kinda got her because she wasn't a nice person, she kinda sucked. But, uh, yeah, I used to see her around all the time after I quit and everything, and one day I remember I was just like, "Whatever happened to her?" I saw her everywhere, and I remember we were friends on Facebook. I just went and looked her up, and her page was
gotta
now like
go.
a memorial page, and I was like, "Oh." I was like, "Oh, shit, what happened?" And I saw it was, like, cancer or something. I'm like, "Oh, well." I'm like, "Well, that sucks," but I mean, I don't know. From what I knew, you weren't a nice person, so, like, sounds shitty, but I'm like me personally, it was hard to understand. She also tried starting rumors around work and with this one girl that worked there and shit, and that was a whole 'nother thing, and I'll tell you about that now on the podcast because it's just it's gross, gross. Anyway, uh, moving on, the trailer for Backrooms came out,
Yes.
and this looks really good
Mhm.
from the little teaser.
Excited.
I'm excited. Do you know anything about the Backrooms? Have you ever watched any of those videos?
Not really. I mean, I've had when I had TikTok, stuff like that would come up and people would show really, things that looked kind of like eerie liminal spaces that, you could look at it and be like, "I feel like I've been there."
Mhm.
Um, but I don't really are back rooms technically different than a liminal space?
No, I think
Or
that
is it
it's
kinda
the
semantics? It's just the same
I think
thing
that's
in
what
a
it
way?
is, yeah.
Okay.
Just because, like, that's kinda what it is, like, Backrooms look like a place you've been, but while you're there, it's kinda like,
Mhm.
I don't know, this something feels off about it." Probably like Uncanny Valley kinda shit where you're like, what's happening? Because
Well, I have, like, reoccurring dreams in certain places. So, There's sometimes when I see stuff like that, it'll remind me of those dreams and be like, "Is that where I was in that dream?" You know?
Yeah.
Uh,
No, I get what you mean. Sorry, I'm looking at pictures of Backrooms now just to see if there's, like, any other kinda stuff, but yeah, no, it just looks like, yeah, just empty places. You just kinda go into them, and it's just I can't explain it. It's a very specific thing, but I'm sure anyone who's listening has seen what Backrooms are, you know? There are games,
oh,
and
cool.
I've never played it. And then there is the YouTube channel that I think started this whole thing, and then that's who got funding to do this movie, I think. I don't know anything about the Backrooms either, about, like, the lore and shit.
Mhm.
I've absorbed that, through osmosis via the internet,
Mm,
just like
mhm.
I did with Slender Man.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I never watched what was it? There's a Slender Man.
I think it's just
What
called Slender Man, the movie.
oh, no, 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 that was
Oh.
based on a whole YouTube channel as well, and I can't remember what the fuck it was called. 'Cause I had some friends who were really into it, and oh, it was called Marble Hornets. At least is the channel that made Slender Man as big as it was, and it
Mhm.
was kind of like a found footage thing where he showed up, but I never really got
Oh,
into
gotcha.
it. But I think that's what the Backrooms is similar to, just that kinda stuff, so it's cool how the internet can make things big like that, and they're like, "Let's make it a movie."
Mhm.
But I like that trailer, and it looks good. And
Yeah, I'm
speaking
excited for it.
oh, sorry, continue. Sorry,
Oh, I
I
was
didn't
just
mean to
saying
talk
I
over
was
you.
excited for the movie. I think it'll be cool.
Same, same. Uh, speaking of liminal spaces, on Instagram, there was a movie called Liminal that showed up, and it looked really good. It's basically about this old guy liminal movie. Where's it at? Liminal refers to several no, the fuck is it? Yeah. So it's basically psychological thriller about a physicist trying to bend time. He basically makes like a time machine thing, goes
Oh,
back in
wow.
time, and the whole premise is, what if you went back in time and no one was there? And it's kind of a play on like theories on how time works. Like does
Oh,
everything
wow.
kind of move forward? So if you
Mhm.
go back, there's nothing there because it's moved forward.
Whoa. I've
You get what
never
I'm
thought about it that
Yeah.
way before. Yeah.
Yeah, so because time travel's fucking weird, like, the different, like, the
Yeah.
ways you could do it, the butterfly effects, it's like, if I cease to exist then and I stay here now, will the people in that time in the future be like, "Where the fuck is he? He went missing, he's kidnapped." But I've been
Mhm.
existing there the whole time, but in the past, so at that point, I'd be older me. Time travel's weird. Like, when you start really
Yeah,
trying to
it's
break it down,
oh my
it's
god, yeah.
or again, butterfly effect. You breathing back then, wouldn't that just change
Yeah.
shit rather than just stepping because you have different germs in you that wouldn't be I don't know. It just again, crazy. But that's what this kinda is, and this I think he gets stuck there? I don't remember exactly because it's kind of like a short trailer, but it's filmed in a way that you see those liminal pictures where it's grainy, it's
Mhm.
got this cool lighting and everything, and I watched it on my phone a couple of times, and I was like, "I love this so much." It kinda
Oh,
gives
yeah.
me Skinamarink vibes,
Oh, okay.
and again, any comment section of a movie like this or that anything that gives off, everyone's, "This better not be like Skinamarink, that movie was trash." I'm like, "Open up your minds. If you don't like something, shut the fuck up. It wasn't like, I get it, but it's not for everybody. Just if you don't like it, then you don't like it." "Well, wasted my time." I don't fucking care. I watch a lot of things that wasted my time. But watch this trailer. Look up Liminal. Just type in Liminal 2026 because if you type in Liminal, it'll pop up with all the other short films that
Yeah.
they have apparently. But yeah, because this was I think it was a photographer who did this movie. He wanted to turn like his pictures that he does. I was like, you know what? Into a movie. Let's do that. And there were scout
Oh,
locations. Check out the Instagram. They got a bunch of cool stuff on there.
okay.
And then there is one more movie I'll get to that I saw. And then we could talk about your two things and we could bounce
Yeah,
because we've already
sounds
hit
good.
that hour mark. Hell yeah, look at that. Look at
Perfect,
that.
perfect.
Uh it's this movie called Don't Look in the Dark.
I don't know if I've heard of this one.
And it's another indie film. And the whole purpose of this movie is it's a found footage. It's about these people that go into the woods somewhere and their phones happen to come on without them realizing it. It's like something around, that's
Mhm.
how they justify it's recording everything. So it's not them just walking around, "Hey, Gary, where are you? Shannon!" But it's just
Shannon!
it's like their phones in their pockets and shit or them walking around with it. But from what I heard, almost half the movie is completely just black, and it's just sounds, and there's things
Interesting, okay. Oh, people are
apparent
gonna be so pissed.
already. I was reading stuff about it, and people were already
I
like,
would never watch this.
yeah. And, uh, apparently, you'll according to it, you'll never have the same experience twice watching it because it also apparently changes depending on
Interesting.
what kind of screen you're watching it on.
What the fuck?
Because there's some stuff like on this monitor that I'm
Mm.
looking at right here, if I'm watching something completely black on here, sometimes it doesn't register it correctly and it's got these weird textures and shit on it. And sometimes it
Mm,
looks like something that it's not. And I wonder if that's how they're playing with
that
it.
makes sense. Mm.
Um, but it's one thing if they execute it properly and it's another if they're not. Reason I bring this up was because kind of goes back to what I was saying about Faces of Death, where I'm like, oh, is this actually going to scare me? I was watching the trailer for it on my phone. I saw this a couple of weeks too, but this was kind of a longer one. And I'm watching it, I'm laying down in bed, and all of a sudden, like, it kind of cuts to black. And, I see my reflection in it and, just keep going. And then I'm like, wait a minute. How my phone wasn't that bright to see my reflection. Like, there's no lights on me in here. And I'm just rewatching it. I went back and I had to keep trying on my phone to pause it. And I paused it at the right spot. Dude, I got fucking chills because it's a fucking face right up on the screen, just
Ah!
like you could just see like the outline of this and like where the
Oh
eyes
my
are really dark
gosh.
and you can kind of see like
Ew.
the nose. And I'm like, okay, I gotta go to the comments. Before I comment anything, I need to see if anyone else saw it. Everyone else in the comments, what is this? What am I looking at? I didn't see anything.
It's dark.
Yeah, it's dark. I had my brightness all the way up. I didn't see anything. And I'm just like, no one else saw this? And
Mm.
it kind of goes what we talked about the other day about no one paying attention to the movies. I'm like, are you like, I don't know. I just focused on what can I see in this, and
Mhm.
it scared the fuck out of me. And I commented, and I was like, am I the only one who noticed that face halfway through the trailer? I'm like, because I had to go back and pause it, and it gave me chills. The page liked me and followed us on Instagram.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. And so if you could go look that up, it's just called Don't Look in the Dark. And it seems really interesting. Just seems like one of those experimental films. And this just in A
Oh,
Violent Nature
beep, beep,
2
beep, 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 beep. That's the
trailer
news.
dropped today.
Breaking news. Oh, okay.
Yep.
Hell
Yep.
yeah.
I should have let you do that. I'm sorry. My brain stopped and I was trying not to lose where I was going, but no, that's good. Beep,
I'm
beep,
sorry.
beep, 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 beep.
And my brain, like, wouldn't let me stop once I started doing it. I don't know.
Nah, it's all good. That trailer dropped, so I'm gonna check that out. Speaking of
Okay, cool.
experimental movies, I like the first one. A lot of people didn't like it, but I like when people try
Still
new
need to
things.
watch it.
It was interesting. Give me a reason to go sit in the dark and eat some popcorn.
Yeah.
But yeah,
We
those
should
were my
talk
movies to
about
look out.
that.
Oh, no,
Yes, thank
continue.
you.
You are.
Good
Yeah,
ones I hadn't heard of. We should talk about that at some point, like movie snacks and our different, like, preferences and stuff.
I'm down.
Yeah,
I am down. Add it to the list.
it is added.
No, I'll add it to the did you just add it?
No, I don't know why I said that.
Okay, no, 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 no,
I
no, I
just
thought you
lied.
no.
I was like, because
You're
I
like,
will add it in the future, it is added now."
you're at oh, I'm gonna add it now because I know
Okay,
we'll
you
forget.
actually add it
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
That's a
and
good
then you
idea.
go on with what you're on your topics.
I was just gonna say that, I'll start off with the one that you haven't seen yet, but I watched Psycho Killer last week, and I hadn't seen the trailer. I literally didn't well, I won't say I didn't know anything about it because I knew kind of bare bones plot. Um, but I thought it was entertaining. I mean, it's kind of one of those movies that I feel like you could watch it, and then in 5 years from now, somebody would reference it, and I'd be like, "I haven't seen that." "Oh, wait, yeah, I have." It's just like it was fine. I was entertained. I was like, "Okay, I'm just, like, shutting my brain off and watching this movie." My friend that I saw it with, after we left, he was like, "The killer was kinda hot, though." I was like, "He absolutely was." I didn't
Do
he
you
wa
ever see him with
he
his mask
was.
off?
No. No, you never see his face.
Yeah, you got just like the broad shoulders. I got you.
Yeah, yeah, and he had this deep voice that everybody was like, "It's so stupid." I was like, "I mean, it's kinda goofy," but I feel like people really fucking hated it, and it didn't occur to me that I should hate it. I was like, I mean, it's not good, but, like, I enjoyed watching it. I'm pretty I feel like in general, I'm pretty easy to please with a movie, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's fine, you know? Whatevs.
I just wanna I wanna know what do you people want? Like, what do you want from a movie? Like,
It I think people are kind of nitpicking it. I mean, the storyline wasn't that great. I mean, they didn't go to into detail about a lot of stuff. It was kind of just more like if you were watching an episode of a TV show. It was kind of more like, okay,
ah,
this is
okay.
the identified bad guy. These are a couple steps we're gonna take to get the bad guy, and then it ends. It's not showing like I mean, you kinda have a motive for the main character, but it's not really going that deeply into it. It's like, okay, this is her simple motive, and then she's just doing the actions to get the bad guy, you know? So
So did this feel this man is fucking large.
yeah.
Um, sorry, I just see him in this one picture sitting somewhere. It's from a different movie, and his arms are like his fucking arm is it's like the size of my 2 legs squished together.
Mhm.
So, did this feel like it should have been one of those straight to streaming movies where it's like, "Oh, I'd watch
Yeah.
this if it was on there." I wouldn't go, "Okay."
Yes. Yeah. Some of the, gore was a little bit shitty, like some
Mm,
CGI blood splatters,
that's
people were
what I
complaining
heard.
about that. As I was watching it, I was back to movie snacks, like, I was really hungry that day, so when I got to the movie theater, I actually got a full meal, like a hamburger and fries. So I'm just, like, sitting there watching it, eating my hamburger, being like, "I'm, like, happy right now." I'm just getting some food, watching a movie, whatevs.
I mean, as long as you left entertained and didn't leave disappointed,
Yeah.
because I have movies like that that I kinda blank on and
Yeah.
that I haven't thought about since I watched them, and now I'm digging deep.
Mhm.
Boogeyman. Was it Boogeyman? Yeah, the most recent Boogeyman, and I think there's another one. Yeah, there's a Boogeyman 2005, 2020, yeah, then there's a 2023 Boogeyman movie. concept was really cool. Execution of a lot of it wasn't that great, but let me tell you, if I remember correctly, the monster was a practical effect, and the fucking design of it,
Oh, that's cool.
goddamn nightmare fuel. If you
Oh,
watch
wow.
it for any reason, just watch it for what this thing looks like, but the story is pretty much straightforward, your generic kinda movie like this. "Oh, kid sees something, no one believes her, I think
Mhm.
parents are dead," or I don't fucking remember, and yeah, then it turns out it's real, and then everyone believes her in the end, but then they keep it a secret, and then they think they got it, but oh no, and it ends, it's not really good. Dick Rast and I saw that, but that's one of those kind of movies where, like,
Mhm.
I would've rented that when I was younger, you know, it'd be something
Yeah.
I'd rent and throw on or but I wouldn't recommend, "Dude, you gotta go out and see it."
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I was like, there's no one I would recommend this to. I mean, it was entertaining, but who knows?
Good Halloween movie, if you're like, "Oh, I want something spooky just to throw on," you know, just like,
Yeah, it might be a good just, like, background for ambiance or something.
"Gotcha. Okay, cool,
Um,
cool."
yeah, and then I watched Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. That one was good. I At a certain point, I was like, "This might be my new favorite movie." And then I feel like in like, with the school stuff, I was like, "Holy shit!" Because it just makes you think about so many other things. You're like, "This is kind of how it's treated in real life,"
Yep.
and you just are, like, really thinking about stuff. I really liked it. I feel like there was a point where it kinda slowed down a little bit, and I feel like it kinda, at least for me, and it seemed like the other people in the audience, I feel like it kinda lost some of that fun vibe from the beginning.
Yeah.
Like when they're in that house preparing for stuff. I feel like that was kind of like a "roop,"
No, I get what you're saying, yeah. Because
but overall.
I think at that moment is when I pulled out my phone and be like, "What time is it?"
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so we were in an actually a fairly full theater, which hasn't happened very much lately. And in the beginning, I mean, people were laughing, they're like, "Holy shit," you know? And then as the movie went on, everybody kinda quieted down, but, I really liked it. It's one of those movies that really does make you think about stuff. I mean, I can definitely see what people mean by, like, old man yelling at sky, but I feel like that is me all the time, so I liked it, and I mean, it does make you think about the trajectory of
Where
the
everything's
future
going.
and yeah, and also kind of, we were talking about time travel, about that, like, what really is life? What is time? What are our relationships? Man,
Mhm.
it sparked a lot of interesting conversation afterwards. We went to Dairy Queen, got a Blizzard, we were with our friend Jason, and, he's into philosophy.
I got beef with Dairy Queen, I'll say,
Oh,
not now,
no.
not now, not now.
Okay. But he's into philosophy, and he was talking about how, a lot of philosophers have a theory that life is a simulation, and
Yes.
that's yeah, and, I feel like that, you know, tied in with the movie and made me think about that even more. Because I don't know, sometimes you're living your life and you're like, "Is this actually fucking real? Like, what's the deal?"
Yeah. No, I mean, there's also, I think, another theory where, like, about the way you view things is, like, everything in front of you is there, but when you like, so, right now behind me, there's there's supposedly, like, it's just black behind me. Until I turn around, then it forms, but it's like
Ah.
I'm looking at behind me on the camera, you know? So it's
Uh-huh.
like, that doesn't make any sense. I don't know, that was one of the theories. Sandy was watching a bunch of stuff about different things like that a long time ago, and yeah, it's just all that kind of stuff is really cool to think about, but it gets real scary and confusing when you start thinking too much about it.
Absolutely, yes.
I'm
Yeah, so
glad you
I
really like this. So,
yeah,
yeah,
it was fun. It
yeah,
was
there was oh, I was gonna say, a lot of people said, and I even thought this while watching this, I'm like, "This is just a fucking Black Mirror movie." This is a long episode of
Yeah,
Black Mirror. Uh,
it is.
did
I
you
love
pick
Black
up
Mirror.
on any of the reference, like on any of the subtle things before like you actually found out about them? Like things that got said in the classrooms and then later on you find out you're like, that's what they were talking about? Because a kid makes a comment about something and you're like, what? That's a weird thing to say. And then later on it comes back and now I'm blanking on it as I'm talking. But I think it has something to
Yeah.
do with the cloning situation. And
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, how basically all of them were clones.
yeah. And then the mom's just like, oh my God, it's
Oh.
her first time. And how they're all so
Yeah.
chill about it. And that one
Yeah.
family was like, "Yeah, it used to be really hard, and then, and then we decided to just
Just
kinda
have
lean
fun
into
with
it,
it.
make it fun," you know? She's like, "Make it fun? What?"
Yeah, I would definitely recommend that one. It's very interesting. Um,
Yeah, it's as goofy as it is, it also they somehow made it feel real. Because again, the way they treat I know there were
yeah.
people shitting on the movie that were they're treating it's like school shootings, but it's like, no. I mean, this is a parody of how people actually treated. Well, that's a thing that happens. And it's like, no, it shouldn't
Yeah.
happen. But in this world, it's like, no. I don't want to give spoilers away for anybody who still needs to watch it,
Mhm.
but it just leans into some funny shit. But I do want to ask something.
Sure.
Did you thoughts on Giraffe Cat?
That was pretty funny. I did like that.
What did you think when it walked on the screen?
I was like, "Okay, this is what he referenced."
Did you see the cat balls?
Oh my gosh, yes.
When
And
they
then the
did that,
end, here it comes back.
oh, yeah. Oh, it's just that movie, man. I do have questions, but it kinda goes in the spoilers and shit, so I don't wanna do that on
Mhm.
here, but I the ending is kind of a little open-ended for me, and I can't understand it, so
Oh,
but I don't wanna again, if I say it, it'll
yeah,
kinda
yeah.
give it away, but
I feel like that's one that we should talk about after we've had a full night's rest.
yeah,
Right now,
definitely.
I'm like, I can't even form the words to talk about that and all the you know, I don't know.
Maybe wait for it to come on streaming, and then we could rewatch it, and then
Oh,
have
yeah,
more thoughts on it too, because that's definitely a rewatchable movie. That's something
definitely.
especially sit down with friends and watch. I watched it alone. I
Mhm.
was the only one in my theater laughing. No one else was laughing, and I'm laughing loud. But yeah, yeah, I mean, I'm glad you liked it. That's all I had
Mm,
for today.
fine. Yeah,
I know you've
me
got
too.
somewhere to be. I actually have to get somewhere now. I was originally on a time crunch, but not anymore. But I know you are. I don't want to hold you up.
Gonna go vote
Yeah, go do it. What are y'all voting for
while
in
I
Texas? I
still
think ours
can.
is next month. Oh
Oh.
Jesus, because you're a woman and women are bad. Fucking
Yeah.
assholes. If it
True.
wasn't for women, none of us would be here.
Yeah,
Men
I don't like
can't
to
make
think about
babies.
that.
At least according to
They're
my uncle, that's
probably
what schools
working
are
on
teaching.
huh? Oh,
At least
oh god.
the woke society, not woke with the woke,
Oak Society.
the Wookie society.
Yeah, maybe they'll just Oh my gosh. Well,
Yeah,
it's been a good episode. I don't know how we did it, but we did it.
we did. And I'm actually that makes me happy, and I know Dick Rash
Yep.
will be happy because I told him I was like, it might happen, and maybe won't. It might be a short one. I don't know. He just sad react. Look, you're getting an hour and it's like 15-minute one, buddy. I'll see you Saturday, dude. But yeah, we recorded this the day it's uploaded. So thank y'all for listening. Send
Yes.
us questions, thoughts, hate mail. I
Comments,
don't care. Just
concerns.
I'd like to hear from you. Yeah.
Yeah.
At the NightmareSignal at gmail.com and the NightmareSignal pod on Instagram. And I would say where we're streaming at, but you're already listening to us wherever you're streaming at. So hey, thanks for listening. Like and
Yes, thank
subscribe.
you.
Please leave a review. Thank you for listening. I love you guys. Well, I'll let y'all know when stickers come. Yeah. All right, Alyssa.
Excellent.
Talk
Sounds
to you
good.
later.
Bye.
Bye.